I grew up in a family of creatives. Seeing my family really struggle with their finances inspired me to go into accountancy, really to solve problems for them. I got a job that allowed me to study through an apprenticeship whilst I worked. For me, it was a no-brainer. It was earning whilst I was learning. Stepping into this role as the Vice President of AAT, I want to be able to use this opportunity to solve problems for members and help them address some of the issues that are going to be facing them in what is a rapidly changing world. I founded Mazuma with my best friend Sophie with literally £100 back in 2006. We had the first subscription model in accountancy services, solving a problem for small and micro businesses. And I'm really proud that after over 18 years in a very male-dominated space, we're one of the front-running women-led firms in the UK. I'm going to be using my platform to continue to advocate for women and to see more progress on the gender gap in accountancy. I live in Swansea. We've kept our firm in Bridgend, which isn't the richest area in the UK by any means. AAT is diverse and widespread, and I think it's important that AAT members, they're represented by people that aren't just in London. Knowing that you're part of an organisation that represents you where you are is hugely important. In 2021, my life took a bit of a turn. I suffered completely out of nowhere arterial blood clots. It was just one of those fluke things that happens. For me, it was a chance to realise that I was actually really happy with everything I'd done so far, but I also wanted to do more. That empowered me to talk publicly, really openly about my own struggles with mental health. The support was absolutely phenomenal. I was honoured when I received the Past President's Award in 2021 for my advocacy around mental health in the accounting profession. I am incredibly excited to work with the exec team. Sarah Beale, she's somebody I hugely admire. And I think the 2030 vision is the blueprint that's going to allow us to take accessibility from paper into something absolutely real. I think it's going to make for a really exciting year for us as President and Vice President. Michael's come from a place of education and running a small firm. I've come from a place of entrepreneurship and scaling. Together, we really represent a holistic and rounded voice for the membership. Whilst I was studying accountancy, I got into lifting weights. I was a Commonwealth powerlifting silver medalist in 2015 and represented Britain at the World Championships in 2016. Powerlifting, though, is not just a physical game, it's a mental game. That's something when you run a business, when you take exams, that resilience is a huge lesson. I want AAT members to feel the satisfaction of knowing that they can do something, even when they're scared, to know that you're here for a reason. I just think that we're moving beyond this world where everybody looks the same. Accountancy is diverse and varied and fascinating and exciting. And AAT is an organisation that, for me, that represents the future of the accounting profession as a whole.